Granny used to tell me all the time, sparks when faith and preparation combine. The road been right here all this time, but you gotta look with more than your eyes. And the small axe Jesse Ryle representing for I Just Star Mindset, rich forever.
To control the balance inside, I bring joy, I bring good feeling, good thoughts, bring good feelings, bring good vibes, come bring real things. All I've heard is said before. If you don't feel sociable, be careful of the mood, be careful of the vibes. Don't spoil a celebration. Yeah. Perspectives of more than I. It's a plural but singular I. Bring good thoughts, bring good feeling, bring good vibes, bring real thing, bring real thing, bring the real thing. Rastafari, bring the real thing. Yeah, no. So many days of petty squabbling, difficulty, technical difficulties. Stop the show. Yeah, everything you're moving in slow-mo. Because of the feelings, because of the tensions. Bring love and bring good feelings, and bring good feelings, and bring real thing, and bring real thing, and bring real thing. Oh, Rastafari children, yeah. Trinitarian is the example. It must three ways go round, and for sure it must reach. Honor the sound, yeah. Honor the vibe. Bring good feeling, give it real meaning, intention and feeling. Oh, big vibes, yeah. Bring good feeling, bring real thing, bring real thing. Rastafari, all Rastafari. When you come, bring real thing, bring real thing, real thing, bring real thing. Come with good feeling.
Come on, you know what I'm about. I'm not the boy, just
Control the
a real
balance
youth.
inside.
A real Rasta youth. General,
I
and the
bring
thing you
joy,
better
I
know.
bring good feelings, good thoughts, bring good feelings, bring good vibes, come bring real things. All I've heard is said before. If you don't feel sociable, be careful of the mood, be careful of the vibes. Don't spoil a celebration. Yeah. Perspectives of more than I. It's a plural but singular I. Bring good thoughts, bring good feeling, bring good vibes, bring real thing, bring real thing, bring the real thing. Rastafari, bring the real thing. Yeah, no. So many days of petty squabbling, difficulty, technical difficulties. Stop the show. Yeah, everything you're moving in slow-mo. Because of the feelings, because of of the tensions. Bring love and bring good feelings, and bring good feelings, and bring real thing, and bring real thing, and bring real thing. Oh, Rastafari children, yeah. Trinitarian is the example. It must three ways go round, and for sure it must reach. Honor the sound, yeah. Honor the vine. Bring good feeling, give it real meaning, intention and feeling. Come with the vibes, yeah. Bring good feeling, bring real thing, bring real thing. Rastafari, all Rastafari. When you come, bring real thing, bring real thing, real thing, bring real thing. Come with good feelings. Don't you come to stress up the place. Don't you come to bring down the place. Yeah. Don't you sit and self-pity marinate. Oh, yeah. When you could ride with the vibes, share a good feeling. Be happy for your sister, for your idol. Sharing the feelings. Come with the vibes. Come with the vibes. Yeah. Come bring a feeling. Come bring in real thing. Real thing. Oh, oh. Whoa, oh, oh, oh. Yeah, whoa, oh, oh. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Whoa, oh, oh. Yeah. Adam number 8. Infinite with no debate. First and last. In the hate. Adoration, Selassie, I pray. Adoration, Selassie, I pray. As the rat on the bottom of bubble, squealing about you viciously. Tire marks all over your truth. Where the most I deserve to be. He is the servant of the ancient ground. The digest edition of life you have around. Exempting the real nature of them emperor. Dreadful and terrible to meet him over a matter so shallow. Yeah, hey, hey, hey. Yeah. Well, Adam number 8. Infinite with no debate. Yeah. First and the last innate. Adoration, Selassie I great. Adoration, Selassie I great. Yeah. Profile politics up to them marrow. Africa is them only tomorrow. Well. Galactic beginnings, coded in 72 elements, primarily to mutate the organic of a man, so they can live without this gravity. As insane as it sounds to be, that's how them procreation see. That's just how them procreation see. Yeah. Say it. Adam number 8. Infinite with no debate. Yeah. First and the last. Adoration, Selassie I great. Selassie I great. Highly skilled at being hidden rhetorically. Multiple choice dividedly. In his truth multiplicity. For he know it all absolutely. Did not use the name of the Father to balance his creation celestially. And we came out of sync with the vibration pulse of harmony. Adam number 8 is infinite. validate that this is who you be. For the present 2000 on the sea century, consider themselves crucified at the end of the chain. By your creation, all against the verse of the non-evolution, destined to indwell in the highest black holy holies, Mount Zion. Destined to indwell in the highest black holy holy Mount Zion. Yeah, yeah. Saying Adam number 8, infinite with no debate. Adoration, yeah. Adoration, Selassie I great. Selassie I great. Selassie I great. As a rat on the bottom of a boat, yeah. Squealing viciously. Tire marks all over your truth. Whoa, oh, oh, oh. Yeah. Whoa, oh, oh. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Whoa, oh, oh. Yeah. Adam number 8, infinite with no debate. First and last, innate. Adoration, Selassie I great. Adoration, Selassie I great. As the rat on the bottom of a boat, squealing about you viciously. Tire marks all over your truth. Where the most I deserve to be. He is the servant of the ancient ground. The digest edition of lies you have around. Exempting the real nature of the emperor. Dreadful and trouble to meet him over a matter so shallow. Yeah, hey, hey, hey. Yeah, yeah, hey, hey. Well, Adam number 8, infinite with no debate. First and the last. Oh, 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 oh. Yeah, whoa, oh, oh. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Whoa, oh, oh. Yeah. Adam number 8, infinite with no debate. First and the last. Innate. Adoration, Selassie I great. Adoration, Selassie I great. As the rat on the bottom of a boat, squealing about you viciously. Tire marks all over your truth. Where the most I deserve to be. He is the servant of the ancient ground. The digest edition of lies you have around. Exempting the real nature of the emperor. Dreadful and trouble to meet him over a matter so shallow. Yeah, hey, hey, hey. Yeah, yeah, hey, hey. Well, Adam number 8, infinite with no debate. Yeah. First and the last innate. Adoration, Selassie I great. Adoration, Selassie I great. Yeah, yeah. Global politics up to them marrow. Africa is them only tomorrow. Well. Galactic beginnings, coded in 72 elements. Primarily to mutate the organic of a man. So they can live without this gravity. As insane as it sounds to be. That's how them procreation see. That's just how them procreation see. Yeah. Say it. Adam number 8, infinite with no debate. Yeah. First and the last, innate. Adoration, Selassie I great. Selassie I great. Highly skilled at being hidden rhetorically. Multiple choice divided. Whoa, oh, oh, oh. Yeah, whoa, oh, oh. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Whoa, oh, oh. Yeah. Adam number 8, infinite with no debate. First and last, innate. Adoration, Selassie I great. grave. As the rat on the bottom of a boot, squealing about you viciously. Tire marks all over your truth. Where the most I deserve to be. He is the servant of the ancient ground. The digested edition of life you have around. Exempting the real nature of the emperor. Dreadful and trouble to meet him over a matter so shallow. Yeah, hey, hey, hey. Yeah, hey, hey, hey. Well, Adam number 8. Infinite with no debate. Yeah. First and the last innate. Adoration, Selassie I great. Adoration, Selassie I great. Yeah. Profile politics up to them marrow. Africa is them only tomorrow. Well. Galactic beginnings, coded in 72 elements. Primarily to mutate the organic of a man. So they can live without this gravity. As insane as it sounds to me. That's how them procreation see. That's just how them procreation see. Yeah. Say it. Adam number 8. Infinite with no debate. Yeah. First and the last innate. Adoration, Selassie I great. Selassie I great. Highly skilled at being hidden rhetorically. Multiple choice dividedly. In his truth multiplicity. For he know it all absolutely. Did not use the name of the Father to balance his creation celestially. And we came out of sync with the vibration pulse of harmony. Adam number 8 is infinite with no debate. First and the last, innate. Adoration, Selassie I great. Selassie I great. Yeah. Right out there on the dance floor, extrovertedly. Too confident to see the foolish invincibility. And all can validate that this is who you be. For the present 2000 on the scene, century, consider themselves crucified at the end of the chain. By your creation, all against the first. All against the first of the non-evolution. Destined to indwell in the highest black holy holies, Mount Zion. Destined to indwell in the highest black holy Mount Zion. Yeah. Saying Adam number 8. Infinite with no debate. Adoration. Yeah. Adoration, Selassie I great. Selassie I great. Selassie I great. As a rat on the bottom of a boat, yeah, squealing viciously. Tire marks all over your truth.
The man a bugle me out time about him to the boy just a real youth. A real Rasta youth. General in the thing you better know.
For a clean inner peace, for a humble place of reflection, yes. Yeah. A crystal clear love, loyalty love, crystal clear love. For either deal it over the affairs of man must be like sunlight on spring water. Come, clean love, clear love, crystal clear love. Oh, Almighty, so simple, so pure, a people striving, not just like capitalistic, bigger and better, and more for maintenance of earth. Yeah, crystal clean love, clean out, clear love, clean love, crystal clear out. Prudence in dealings, in runnings, in jugglings, continually, perpetually to be on the right side of truth and rights. Crystal clear love, loyalty of love.
Blessed love. Well, welcome again, you know. I don't know, we get cut off earlier. I don't know what really happened. But we're there again. Yeah, we have our special guest, honorable guest, with us still. So please share the word, or spread the word. Yeah, man, like the video.
Rastafari is the eyes of all Irish and all.
Yes, I.
Sanctify life from always for all time. Vision will provide for all Rastafari, always. Sanctify life, value life, treasure life, sanctify life. The thoughts that provide, sanctify life. You will never go in and no infancy. Things was rough, we never get greedy. Learning to share from close proximity. Yeah, learning the bonding, learning lessons of family. Closely, innately, intrinsically, in entirety. We learn to sanctify life. It could have been a little piece of a sandwich. We could have shared alright. Just sanctify life. Sanctify life. Oh. for always, for always, for all times. The unity of I and I, let it be for always, for all time. Greeting people by deeds, by word and sound deeds. Oh, 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 yeah, yeah. Oh, oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. No other guidance but Selassie Ija. Man coulda never lead a disagree wa. Selassie Ija. No other guidance but Selassie Ija. Coulda never lead a if I disagree wa. No other guidance but Selassie I God. Expanse of earth and the heat of the sun. Money as monopoly come to rule everyone. Robot civility I rule earth now. It's not that man have been righteous and man have been bright. Man have done a lot of foolish thing in Judge's sight. Thoughts to be honored and to be kept upright. This a lot of Jah and the people die. Wonders and sign. Try and hear the house of might. If a bashment do it right. They don't know. Still I say live. Blood flew as usual, but people sick this time. Word play the pun and the Rasta man warning. Stop eat the flesh and attacking the chicken. Flesh consuming, depopulating. Rasta man they are so in the land of the living. Chant of the lower gravity and sing. Them there with the big mouth a stone what a fling. Humble out of that day and come heal the king. Hear equator where they eat it, the whole fire ring. Heal the Selassie I a king. Oh, 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 oh. Hey, hey, yeah, hey, oh, 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 no other guidance but Selassie Ija. Coulda never lead if I disagree wa. No other guidance but Selassie Ija. No other guidance but Selassie I God. Expanse of earth and the heat of the sun. Vastness of money as monopoly come to rule everyone and done. Bird flu as usual, people sick this time. Word play the pun and the Rasta man warning. Stop eat the flesh, woman attacking the chicken. Flesh consuming the earth, depopulating. Rasta man they are so in the land of the living. Chant of the lower gravity and sing. Hear this, no other guidance but Selassie Ija. Expanse of earth and the heat of the sun. Money as monopoly come to rule everyone. Robot civility from earth run now. It's not that man have been righteous and bright. Man have done a lot of foolish thing in just sight.
Yeah man, we're there man.
Always good tidings and joy what I bring. People of all persuasion in
All the time now, we so get the reasoning up and running.
Some love me haggling and living in a big arena, enjoying all the floodgates of this city.
There them can see we have our honorable guest in the studio.
Heat of the sun just a tarnished skin. Everything collided.
Don't know, just I go through a couple songs. This going to be the final one for now, so just go on fuljoy, Zin.
Man coulda never if I disagree wa. Coulda never lead if I disagree wa. Yeah. Don't be so hasty for feather and tar. Fighting down Jaja with them enemy apart. Excusing wicked word that justify war. So them carry I from far. Carry I from near. Leaving the scenario in a Exodus car. Warn them from near. Call them from far. Rest a man a follow and a can a boost star. Babylon they stop them now. Tell them to stop them now, yo. What make them mind contentious so but a bigger plus. Watching for prosperity sign to accuse. And everything come fast decline. Swallow the bait hook and sink a line. Fi blind, how them call it jobless. Look you see happy a bad eye. Malachia that they drain the cry. Give away a soldier who you don't know front line. Come to disgrace the cause tonight. Give the opposition rights. Right up close to eye. In this, looking in the eye. Looking in the calm of the storm for I. Looking in the storm of the calm for I.
Rastafari. You don't know no other guidance but Selassie Ija. No other ruler but Selassie Ija. None could a ruler if I disagree. None could a leader if I disagree. You don't know no other ruler but Selassie Ija. No other guidance, no other teaching, and no interpretation but Jah. Hail Selassie is imperial war. Him who talk the speech or utter the precept from right from discipline Iowa. Hail Selassie, I carry the ancient hour out of the mouth into the flesh to manifest in this time. To give we real life, give we right life, give we this time, give we do it right this time. No guidance but Jah, no other guidance but Selassie Ija. Expanse of earth and the heat of the sun. Equator which part of pure fire burn. You don't know no other guidance but Selassie Ija. Hail the Selassie, hail the emperor. You know.
Reporting from on the ground, headquarters.
Rastafari. Yeah, man. Sounds of Van Benjamin. Yeah. Yeah, I want to greet the item again, officially, in the divine name of His Imperial Majesty, Emperor Haile Selassie I, Empress Menin I, Holy Emmanuel I, King Selassie I, Jah, Rastafari. Bless and sanctify and bless. One more day above ground, as you know, life is our ultimate position. Nothing no greater than that, no matter what go on. Yeah, it's a beautiful day. It a come down, you know. So, you know, we give thanks, said we. Seeing, we have our honorable guests in the studio, yeah. With we. Zane, yeah, we have our honorable guest, Prophet Newton. Want to welcome him to the Mindset program. Blessed love, honorable Prophet.
Yeah, my Lord, give thanks. You know, give thanks for the eye and the eye program same way. You know, and even the eye listeners them bless up same way.
Yes, Baba. Yeah, man, good for you have the eye in the studio here. Make people can see we. You know what I mean? I know people want to see we still. Yeah. Yeah, so we give thanks. The eye is a virgin where, you know, we know for Iowa now. You see it? Yeah. I remember my first day I bought the eye. I remember my first day I bought the eye.
Well, I kind of get a little memory at times, same way, you know, because you know it come and go, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, man. The first time we meet up or somewhere in a Brixton market there.
true, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For real.
Thanks, you know?
Years.
Yeah. Well, if a time, you know, and involvement same way, you know, in the movements, you know, which is great, you know, and yeah. So it's good when man and man meet and, you know, we could have a good moment of time. So when we meet again, that moment always remain as the same, you know?
True.
Give thanks, Majesty.
Yeah, man. True, my lord. Yes, sorry. Yes, Bubba. So over the passage of time still, you know, we know the eye, you know, been on the road doing, you know, been on, you know, the health-wise, you know, side of Rastafari. I don't know if that are the right word still, because Rastafari is always health-wise still, but when we say the health side, the eye show us what the eye is doing in terms of you know, Rastafari. Okay, all right. Zin. Yeah, so all right, hold on. Yeah, I can't go through, man. Yeah, all right, family. Make we just drop the song again. Could drop our next song.
I'm just doing the little program with the bridge.
What a King Selassie.
Oh, make a joyful noise unto the Lord. Come into his presence with singing.
Lord of of His mercy. Hey, 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 Lord. Boom. Gentleman, ganja man, say them a righteous man, ganja man, say them a righteous man, boom, ganja man, say them a righteous man. If you fight against,
Yeah.
and if you fight against the herb, say you a wicked man. Say this ya one ya redder. Say this ya two dreader. Say this ya one go lick off faster than my head. Say special dedication and a popular demand. Say leave cigarette and go burn long spreader. Say every nation fin not top them head. Rasta man come fi rap Satan pocket and bust him juggler. Say me no superstar. Say neither gangster. Say last year is the sun, the moon and stars. Me no blur. America, Egypt, Baghdad and Iraq and Lebanon fi done with the war. People are dead all over. Babylon set up on them roller coaster. And in a skyscraper. Them can't elevate, can't reach the high tower. But just in strength, not in power. And godly people, Jah know them to get the power. Lord of His mercy. Hear me now, hear me now. I say every human have the same heartbeat. Now you bring it harder. So Babylon fi stop spilling blood. Seek Jah, I may say gain some love. Don't be like them blood sucker. Tit flee or vampire. Rub up on them mind, me a the instructor. Me say rhythm rider. Say Bible reader, poor people defender. Me a the faith keeper. Archangel Michael Van, the original dragon slayer and serpent killer. Say Benjamin Asper with Hendrickson and eternally healing the lion of Judah. Jah give thanks for the herbs. I can't jam on them when they all over. Them are the love keeper. Patient I order. Anya, say some righteous ganja man in Santa Fe, Portland, Lake Tahoe, Mexico, Virginia, and Grass Valley. Man a bunch of this in them pipe, blunt and them dutchy. In a them country, fire pan fascist, is a sissy, and them chichi. Immediately in a hurry, Jamaica love food, say when it curry. VI massive love them food when they full up of herb and spice. Say last year me eat once, twice, all of the time. Say hear my music and them ball out with wine.
May I tell her? Yeah, yes, far right. So, alright, the question was really, how did I start out in this, in this L side, holistic side of the journey, a Rastafari.
True, my lord, give thanks. You see, man always conscious, because man grew up conscious, and even my environment where I grew up with, I grew up among, my, grandparents, them. Because my old man and my old lady come from the same community, the same district, just couple yards from each other. The houses, them, so I have my grandmother here and my grandfather, and my grandmother and my grandfather around there. So I did expose to the herbs and what the herbs can do from my early days, But what make it great to I is when I meet with the Honorable Priest Kilash, which is a great educator. And I always said, for anyone who spends some time around Priest Kilash, then, for sure, you would know something what you can do, So, that's all I really become, into it as I into it. It's meeting Priest Kilash,
Rastafari.
True.
Yeah, so by meeting Priest Kilash now, Priest Kilash was already on that journey of
yeah, he already graduated as a medical student, and was dealing with the herb and the herbal medicine. So
when I say you get involved now, what I did get involved in? What you did I do? When I say you get involved and thing.
Get involved is to put in some more study, into understand how the body function, you know, and what we need to focus, certain things where we need to focus on
Seeing.
to help to balancing the functioning of the system, because the human body is a system.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so to understand this system and where what this system need to get for it to do what it's supposed to be doing. So that was my involvement. And as I said, you know, because Priest Kilash is a man who understand the science, the deeper science, you know, 'cause yes, we could understand, everybody could understand, say, we have a kidney, but when a man go through the study where you could look upon a heart in front of you, there, so not a heart in a picture, you know, but a heart in front of you there. That's a different levels from when man look upon it on picture and read about it.
True.
You
True,
know,
true.
so getting some of those, you know, sit and listen to some of those inside information that help to strengthen the whole understanding of the what the food and the herbs could really help us to keep that balance there in life.
Rastafari. Yes, I. So did I been to St. Lucia and thing?
Many times I've been to St. Lucia. I used to go to St. Lucia all 3 times a year, you know.
See it.
Yeah.
And what the experience of the place?
Well, it was
Comparing
great.
to,
Yeah.
cause I know they are from, you know, from in a Jamaica
Yeah.
and things too.
I originally, you know, one of them Jamaican. But, you know, there's a lot of things different where I see in myself as a Jamaican, and I see within to the people them, you know, in St. Lucia. Because, you know, I never see 2 people a quarrel with them one another. You know, or maybe them do, but because me not understand the patois language to that. Because they use a Creole language.
See it.
You know, maybe because I don't understand it to
You know,
that
no, so them
depth.
probably argue.
Yeah, but sometimes actions speak louder than word. So I never see 2 people. And it's one night I was sitting on, you know, a veranda. Them time when I got, I did stay in Rodney Bay, and them did have a party down on the road there, and there was 2 people was arguing about parking then car. But, you know, and I don't see no man really, you know, around and, you know, shot no man. As you know, you're the Jamaica say, yes, a man get shot around this. Yes, me not say it not happen. But, you know, I don't.
Yeah,
really,
you know, yeah. So I said the place is a peaceful place.
The people them have understanding, and you know, again, you know, there are certain things where I see, you know, them kind of pride in education to a very high levels. Yeah. You know, they're very pride in education to a very high levels. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
They're Irish people just like I and I same way. You know, it's just to understand the different kind of, you know, culture side, you know.
All right. See, so so they are on this journey and thing, and me see the eye, you know, move from strength to strength, really. You know what I mean? Yeah. Now, me see the eye of products of yourself. Me see the eye of a place. What is it? Is it a restaurant, or it's just a office?
Well, you know, I run I one would say a shop.
A shop.
You know,
All right, a shop.
Yeah, one would say that shop, yes, because it is in a market.
Okay, it's in a market, see?
Yeah, it's a shop space, you know, but I prepare food inside of it, you know, as you know, you know, we have to really take fully control of our food. You know, we cannot allow ourselves to, you know, just eat as we go along, you know. We have to take fully control. So I kind of set up a little kitchen inside of the shop with the big intention for me to prepare some food for myself during the time of the day when I am there. You know, because I'm not going to pop around the corner and buy something from another shop.
See. So it's a through the process there. Talk to us still.
So, you know, I prepare food during the day for myself, and the people them will come to get them herbs and them CMOS and them herb medicine. You know, then I introduce them to the cooking, you know, and them like the spice, give thanks for every one of them. You know, so I start to end up preparing more and more people come and more people come because the spice is nice, you know.
Rastafari. Yes, I. Yeah, man, give thanks. So there are spice. There are spice and the people and find it right.
Well, you know that you know, 'cause I remember I used to make all the yati and bring to the when we have our celebration.
Yeah, man, celebration. True.
I used to make some nice yati and bring on there, you know, so you know, I man, you know, and as I said again, you know, you see, Priscilla, she's a real good, you know, spice man, you know, and yeah, very good, you know, yeah. So once you know, 'cause you see, each one teach the other.
Yes, sir.
Each one teach the other, you know, and even though I know, say yes, you know, the thyme, the you know, the scallion, you know, the basil, you know, the lemongrass, you know, the cinnamon, you know, I know all these things. Yes, I did know say these things can spice your pot same way. But you know, sometimes when you move with one-on-one where kind of put effort into these things, then you put more value.
In a way, I do.
Yeah.
True. That is reality. Yeah, man. True. It become more valuable too.
True.
You know what I mean? Yeah. Yeah, man. So which part of the people them can find it still? Other, you know what I mean?
True, my lord.
Because you say the shop in a market, which market?
Well, it located in a Tooting Broadway, you know, which is SW17 0RJ. You know, Tooting Broadway, you know, market. The market name Broadway Market.
See.
But because there's a lot of Broadway market there both over the place, you know, if I go say Broadway Market, you should type in Tooting, London, SW17 0RJ. You know, or one could just go on pan the Google search and look up for the Vital Herbs.
See it. Rastafari. Vital Herbs. So that is the brand.
Yes.
Yes, I. Yeah, man. Vital Herbs. See it?
True, my lord.
Yeah. So the shop is Vital Herbs.
Yeah, that's the sign upon the shop. Vital Herbs.
Yes, I. Yeah,
Not
man.
just only Vital, but Vital Herbs, you know. And even when we look on, you know, one of the things, you know, where come back again, you know, when we look on food, you know, and you know, this word Vital, you know, it's to do with everything where the Rasta man did stand up on and should even stand up on right at the present moment. Because even though a man might say that word was and that word is, but that word used to use in our reasoning and even in our action at a time when I was growing up as a youth.
See.
You know, so the ital, that word ital did link to the Rastaman very highly. You know, ital. You know, yes.
Rastafari. Vital. Hold on there. Just show them what they are dealing with. Yeah.
Yeah,
I
so
have
the
my
one
little sip, you know.
yeah, the one there where the eye have in the eye and there, that's the CMOS and guava, red heart guava.
Seeing.
Yeah. And that's a drink where, it stay alive for like 15 days, 3 weeks, same way, it's still alive.
When they say
Not
stay
said
alive,
it,
what do you
not,
mean?
not said it dead after that 3 week there, but see, to where them have us in this education part of better what are good or better something, you may rephrase it like that, with they have a shit thing where they say shelf life, and all we learn about is to the shelf life. Beyond the shelf life, we know nothing of that.
So when you say we know nothing, what do you mean by? Because after the 15 days, as I say, it's probably that about 2 weeks.
2 weeks and some days.
Zin? What stopped for happen after that?
Okay. So we look on now where I say concerning the education we then give we down to shelf life, and that's where it stop. So someone would take up or have a drink, natural drink, not just any drink, but something natural where you might put together yourself, or you collect from a place where done it up to a standard, and the shelf life might use by the 25th, and after that one would look upon it as no good.
Yeah.
Right. But you see, is only because they take our mind or give us the education up to that levels. But beyond that levels, there is a greater action where really take place within many of our natural things where have more benefit to us than the first part of it down to the shelf life.
Seeing.
Give thanks.
Seeing. So what the ayah say, it becomes probably even more potent now than what it was 2-3 weeks before.
Possible, yes.
Rastafari. Zim start it probably start to ferment. You know what I mean? Start to get cure.
It's a form of maturity which them class it as fermented. Yeah. It's a form of maturity. So something is maturing, something is putting itself together and binding itself and pushing certain things away from what is great.
Yeah. So that start for the taste and everything start for change and thing. It start for get fizzy like, and
it's not halting. Something, it's left to, as I said, it left to how one balance out them levels of ingredients there, to bring this type of fizziness. Maturity, mean it become fizzy,
Seeing.
Mature is like, it chemical is binding itself together to become something. But that's a levels where people need to understand. As we said, a lot of natural things is greater for us in that farm than the first
life, yeah.
Collect of it.
Seeing. So you say it become more medicinal now.
Most naturally.
Seeing. Yes, I. All right. So in the island I work, there only I make juice and thing, but me say the I used to do a coconut thing. Talk to me about the coconut thing where me always say there though.
True, man. Well, I did establish a program which was the coconut workshop. And I used to do seminar with it, bring people into a place, and cook, show them how to make their own coconut oil, and to use the coconut as a food, So one need to understand the coconut there, because the coconut is such a great part of, everything where we had looked upon as beneficial. The coconut is a great part of it, So the workshop them was great, when you look upon, that's what people used to cook with, Honorable. We never used to cook with no soya bean, corn. When I grew up as a youth, ever so often the house would gather, 50, 60, 70, 100 coconut, And they have a night when they just grate a coconut and boil coconut oil. See it? And you have big bottle of coconut oil. All the while, they have, we don't see them go a shop and collect any oil. It's just lately as we come on, then we see all these oils come down the line, and people start to consume them. And sometimes they don't even know where they really are consumed, my lord, because it's not every oil is really the same oil.
True. That is a reality. Yeah, that is a reality of the situation still. Yeah, but me used to see that, you know what I mean? Me used to see the people that make oil from coconut, But coconut is a thing where it give food a different flavor depending on, anything you have cook still, but I think depending on the thing where you have spice. You see me I say? It kinda give it a different energy, different vibe, Yeah.
It can play part in any cooking at all you're doing. It left to, as you said, it left to where your spice, it left to how much you're going to put into that, It left to what taste you really want to bring forward, But the coconut is a part, is a spicer. And even cooking your food with coconut, you have a longer time with it before the food starts to spoil.
See.
If you make some soup with coconut, you could put down that soup for a time, and that soup, like I would say even 3 days you can put down that soup and that soup not spoil. Once you put it in like a refrigerator temperature area, and it not spoil. Because coconut no do the thing there.
Alright.
And food, when we look on these type of a lot of gut problem, a lot of people gut problem, is food will spoil fast inside of the system. Food will rotten fast because them did rotten already.
See? So rotten food. Yeah, but to the coconut still, the coconut not only does good for cooking and thing. You find out you could have used the coconut as lotion or cream or something like that, where you can lotion your skin or cream your skin with it. You see me I say? And it even is like a repellent for mosquito. You know, it ease off mosquito and thing when you know you have on, you know, coconut oil. You know, if you're in some mosquito infested places like in a Jamaica and them place there, elsewhere in the tropics, you know, it's a good thing too. You see it. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man. 'Cause when you look on as me say, youth days, because you know, yes, we don't know lotion and all them things there. I don't nothing way to the pan corner, my lad. You know, no lotion or the pan. Then thing they come later on.
Mm-hmm.
You know, see, the coconut oil man used to use and rub man's skin when man have them bath or when you go to school or then little thing there. You know, even you grate at the coconut there, you know, with like dry skin, you grate at the coconut there and you put the trash out in the sun there, you know, and make it stay there for a little while and warm up, you know, see it, and you use that and rub your skin, 90 you down, rub you down. Why you smooth and nice, man? You smooth and nice. Are them thing they used to use, you know, as you growing up, you know, no lotion now use. You know, coconut was what the people them use mostly. That's the oil, that's the cream.
Seeing. Yes, sir. Yeah, man. Yes, for alright. So some of the things them talk to about some of the things them where, you know, the eye selling at the eye shop and thing.
Sure, give thanks, man. You know, well, I sell as we say, we have drinks there. You know, we have nearly about 6-7 different flavor of sea moss and fruit drinks, which is great fruit, you know, because we have the sea moss and the guava, we have the sea moss and the June plum, we have the sea moss and the sorrel, we have sea moss and soursop at times, you know, we have the sea moss and the papaya, we have a purple sea moss lemonade drink, and we have a clear sea moss lemonade drink. We also have sea moss gels, what we do there, and we also sell the packaged sea moss where one can buy and, you know, go and set up their own business, because we could sell people sea moss in our bulk, you know, how much you want, you know. So, and we sell herbs, same way you could get your little bulk herb if you go set up your business, same way, little 1-2 kilo away you want, same way. Set up your thing. You know, we have a variety of herbs, you know, you name it, from sorcery right up to king of the forest, you know, the guinea hen weed, you know, the periwinkle, you know, the St. John's bush, you know, the carpenter bush, the devil ass whip, the devil's claw, the shema, you know, the dark blood. We have a whole heap of herbs inside of the shop there where we really sell, you know, and we do other things like herbal medicine and, you know, food, you know. So, you know, I want pop in and all a reason concerning what challenge one same way, and, you know, we not gonna say, boy, right now we are gonna be able to answer all of one question, but for sure I, you know, will try our best to answer what question we can answer, and when we can answer, then we could put one on to someone where could answer some of those questions. You know, so we kind of do a good fairly levels of works there, which, you know, we do give thanks we could be able to, you know, find this time, you know, and this kind of, you know, action, because a lot of one, you know, look on, you know, herbal healing and herbal selling and, you know, and all of these type of things, but is a works, you know. When I say it's a works, it is a works because it take a lot of patience. You know, one have to develop patience very well and understand how to manage people, because many different type of people will come and see you, and you have to understand how you're going to work with these type of people, Because when we look from problem, when problem arrive from people and them come and they realize, say, boy, you know, one could give them a little guideline with this problem, you know, them can really, you know, much challenging at time. Not say the challenging in any bad way, but because of their expectation, sometimes rise to a levels, and sometimes it can challenge for one when I want to understand how to manage oneself. You know, so but we have to, you know, in this type of works, you know, we have to develop a lot of, you know, what we talk about, you know, emotional intelligence. You know, we have to be master for our emotion, you know, because, you know, problem what one have sometimes can be challenge to the people them. So we have
True.
to have great understanding. We have to continue reading and see him we never stop, you know. Always try to, cause as we say, each one teach the other. So we have to understand what was said, you know, and if what you thinking, you know, connected to what was said, you know, it can make sense, you know.
True, true.
Yeah, so it's an operation, my lord. But people been challenged greatly, you know, especially when it come in the whole health world. You know, the people them must struggle hard with them health, you know, and you know, I look on a lot of the struggling what the people they are struggling with is because they never did educated about self. Yeah. They never teach about themselves. You know, them teach mostly about the things of the world. You know, and when your mind set up only upon the things of the world, then at times you forget, say, you have toe, and you have finger, and you have foot. Or only when you want them to use, you remember them. Yeah. And you know that can be really challenging for a person who, you know, for the 365 days, you know, then get up and them run and get things done, you know, get things done for this, get things done for that, get things done for the other scene. And when you sit down and you ask a question like, when last you do something for yourself, you know, you could see where the muscles in the neck now rise up, and it's like, you know, you ask a question where, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good question.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
real.
you know, people need to focus more, you know, put some more thinking into understanding self. You know, understanding what this structure need to function, what the kidney like, you know, what when it get it, you understand what I say, honorable?
Yeah. Yes, sir.
You know, what the liver like. You know, not only what I think about, oh, I want to go to that place, I want to get that place, you know, I want to buy this thing, you know, and I want to eat that thing, and I, you know, not only that, but also try to study and understand what could I give my kidney to make it feel happy? What could I give my liver to make it feel happy? Those are some of the questions where we need to, you know, begin to ask ourselves, you know, and find the solution, you know, to rectify the problem, because, you know, everyone should have an understanding of themselves.
Rastafari, yeah, man, that is imperative. Yeah, that is imperative. So some of the things them we have to deal with are like what type of some of the issues that, you know, people come and check you with that them need, you know, need assistance, herbal wise.
True, give thanks. You know, see, sometimes, you know, it's not said the people them really looking assistance from you when them come, but sometimes them just come and them just need somebody to listen to them. You know, because nobody now listen to them, honorable. We need to understand.
See.
You know, nobody not sitting down and allow that person who have a problem to speak. Because everybody just telling them. You know, so they never get the chance to really exhale, you know, to release what is going through themselves. You know, so I will just sit down and allow one to speak. And sometimes, you know, and I say they have to buy something from I just sit down and allow one to speak, and I find great benefit and great joy and great education within to that, you know, because we say each one teach the other. So not because the person have a problem there, that no means saying him don't have an understanding about his problem, what is happening.
True.
So you is the learner, the listener, with the ears, seeing it's also benefit to the people who are speak, man. The voice, the word, the mouth and the ears is so connection and so much strength within to those two parts of our body structure there, honorable.
Rastafari.
Mouth and the ears. Listen and speak.
Yeah. Yes, sir. So, people like, you know, what? Some of the issues, cause I know within, you know, the African community, you have like diabetes and high blood pressure and them type of thing there. What are some of the herbs that you would normally recommend for, you know, them type of, you know, energy there when people come to you?
True, my Lord, give thanks. You see, one of the things where I always, you know, look upon is, you know, I want to say that I have high blood pressure. You might ask them a question, what is high blood pressure? One might say they have diabetes, and you ask them what is diabetes. And then can really tell you what really diabetes is and what really high blood pressure is. So if we don't understand what the problem is, we cannot deal with the solution. Because first, we have to understand what is the problem. And then we deal with the solution. So we look on diabetes now. How I see diabetes, right? I see diabetes as a starvation of the body cells. The body cells have been starving. It have been not nourishing properly. That's why your toe could drop off. That's why the foot could drop off. Because it is not nourishing properly. Not say one is not eating. And as we say, I know everything when you food.
You can't eat on another right thing you eat. So you not get the right nutrients and these type of things, you know, sustain your good.
Most naturally. You know, because we have food where good for we and food where bad for we. Food where we feed off of and food where feed off of we. Because we's a living organ. So things
food,
feed off of we just
food
like
feed off of
feed off of them.
Yes, sir. I said the food them I eat with.
My life. You know, I know you have people right. Okay, this week in losing toe, then cut off in toe. Next month then cut off in foot. You know, in 6 months time then cut off the other foot. So what happened there? This have been heated up by this body have been heated up by certain bacteria. Have been heating, just namming down the structure. It died. So and that's what happened. So people need to understand, you know, what we did meant to eat. There is certain type of things where we're meant to eat and certain type of thing where we're not supposed to be eating. We no compound creation become scavenger creation, brother man.
So what people supposed to eat? And this thing I taste, yeah, it tastes good. Like the vibe, you know.
A real drink, man.
Guava and sea moss.
True, man.
Yeah.
When they are June plum and sea moss.
Seeing? Yeah, man.
Golden apple and sea moss, you know.
Mm. So, it is one thing you can eat. You can eat good. You see me I say? But what role physical workout pana like a regular how much exercise, yeah, how much role that play with that?
Well, you know, exercise is good, you know, but you know, if you a man have a mission from morning till evening to done, which is an active mission, moving around, you know, that's enough exercise there. I'm not saying it is the right amount, but that's enough exercise to keep that physical structure going. If we go and look at muscle building now, you know, then that's another levels where would I have to take the exercise too, you know. But if you have like I know, get up in the morning, I go to the shop, you know, I perform time. My youth might come in. I might go to the warehouse, you know, because I have a little lock-up place where I do my packaging and things.
See.
You know, I might go there, so, and I do some more works and this, so. So to me, so that's really a physical day of action for me right there, so. And I walk from where I live to my work, you know, to and from. So I use that as an exercise there to keep my physical structure going, you know. But muscle building now, then I want to have to go and pump some iron to build muscle, if you know, or you could do some, like, you know, intense breathing exercise which can naturally help to build up your structure. But you know, it's good for man practice like all, you know, like, you know, you sit down and you're catching things and hold it just to tighten up, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, like you're catching things and you hold it, yeah.
Yes, I. Yeah, more of a bless up you know, some of the ones them in the chat room. Chance, bless up yourself. Chance, I say, them need you for to be on the EWF medical committee until we can find an insurance company that will pay him for his experience.
Well, we give thanks for all good word, you know, and you know, as we go along we see what we can do. But our mission is to rise ourselves to the levels that's, you know, when the time come around and we be questioned. You see, I always said there's a time when a generation is going to come and they're going to put us to question. You know, our own children then will put us to question. You know, see, so we're supposed to prepare ourselves to answer question. And if we do the work what we're supposed to do, then the work will tell the story. We won't answer the question, because the work will tell the story. Yeah.
Rastafari.
Give thanks.
How does King Emmanuel play into all of what you do, right? To say now.
Well, you know, we give thanks for that man, you know, and him time spent with us, you know, and him works and him layout, you know, because, you know, if I'm going to say a father, you know, see, then, you know, I would have to look upon that man works, you know, where him perform among, you know, the people them, you know, and give him that credibility as a father. So the man is a real man, you know, he's a real man where come for really move I and I as a nation to the levels of what we're supposed to be within ourselves and also out of ourselves. You know, see, there's a lot of misunderstanding, of people and, what people think, of this man, but not what people know of them own self. So if we don't understand ourselves, we're not going to understand King Emmanuel. We have to understand ourselves, my brethren. We have to see which part we're there to understand that man. Yeah. We have to dig deep in ourselves, honorable. Because the man not teach nothing different more than a way. That's what the man teach. Way. Everything the man talk, a way. We should build one of the biggest. You see, if gold medal was something to really, do as what people get medal to do, we should build one of the biggest gold medal, and put it up for that man there. Because that man there, the man hold things out, Yeah. The man build, we have to look upon it, honorable. The man build an organ, a functionable organ. See, with many people from many different corners of the world.
See it.
And all happen is people challenging people. No. You can't challenge the brethren. And you can't challenge the system. Because if you challenge the system and you challenge the brethren, you challenge your own self. Because what this man do is for every one of us. So it's what I'm going to do with my little piece where I get. You know, see it? Because everybody, there's a share there for every African will find themselves into the transatlantic slavery, and even those in Africa. There's a slice there for every one of us. We need to learn that. We need to educate that. We need to understand. A man build himself from Bongo Eddie till he reach Prince Emmanuel, till he reach King Emmanuel. That's a title, my lord. And we get that title and we're not using it. That's a sovereign title, But all we do, and that. But we need to think, honorable. We need to understand what this world, what we're in. The organization will function the world. How do they function? We need to ask for all of the documents then where King Emmanuel write to every heads of government in the world. Please, can you give us those documents? Where was sent to you by the Honorable King Emmanuel. Just ask for them. That's what we need to do. And then we find out who is King Emmanuel.
See it. Rastafari. Alright, because we know King Emmanuel is a man that a lot of people outside of the Congress look upon him as someone who brought about the sense of self-reliance in the movement of Rastafari, wherein it's him start to develop broom and mat and slanders and so on. But the broom was something that was more on demand. Then Bobo was more recognized for the broom. People recognize Bobo out on the road as some as the virgin them will sell some good broom. See? So that self-reliance part of King Emmanuel. Talk to me about that. Looking upon the eye and how the eye operate as a bubble. Like the eye, work for yourself.
Give thanks, my lord. That's a blessing there. And
my lord.
Yes, we I work with my family, That's for one. I work with my family, and as King Emmanuel is a man we always stress. said, you know, we must work with our family, you know. So, you know, I don't work for myself, you know, I work for my family, same way, you know. Yes.
True.
So,
Most
you know,
natural.
but to understand the broom, the man and the broom, you know, you see, there's a science in the broom, Honorable. You know, the broom is not just those men walking and selling those broom. There's a science in a broom. Big science in a broom. You know, see it. And the man come with the broom to sweep out corruption. That's where the man come with the broom. The man could come you see the man levels his eye, you know. See, the man levels eye. So the man could come and establish a different thing for the man them to do. You know, see. But the science of the broom was a good move for the people them, because Jamaica is still swimming corruption even right up until now. You know. So the break with Jamaica get is during that time. Jamaica get a break there during that time until the politician then come and take it over. The voice of the politician and the voice of the reggae artist them come and take it over and start to speak for the people them and to the people.
See it.
So it changed the whole setting. So the broom man still stand, because without the broom right now, even though in this developed world, the broom turn over and you know and map out the house. You know, see. So even when we look on cleaning up the structure, same way with the herbs, you know, see, it is the same broom man at work. See, because as I said, there's a science in it. You know, see. There's a science in it. The same broom man at work, same way I clean up the body structure, same way, and I get the people then ready for repatriation. You know, see. So it not stop. You know. It not stop.
Clean up. Yes, yeah. But yeah, I love you know, the self-reliance aspect of the man, you know what I mean? Yeah, because that could have saved a man to said way, in a sense where, you know, economically, you know, financially.
True.
You know what I mean? You could have saved a way out, you know, by not only by selling broom still, but you know, there are other means and other things that you can get involved with where you could, you know what I mean, use, sell, make a money and survive to said way. You see me I say? Yeah man. So, you know, the self-reliance, you know, aspect.
Man, great things come out it man, because you know there's a lot of Bubble brethren where I know Honorable, we are do great things into the world right now, where, you know, it's only for the people of the world now for link with them. Because even, you know, I will go back and look on, you know, when pre-skillash, because pre-skillash is, you know, is one of the I would say where I know from my knowing, seeing one of the first, you know, herbal or whatsoever you call it, where I see come inside there so and set up a kitchen inside of a seminar and cook food, give the people them right there and then. I don't see no other healer will come from nowhere do that. You know, see it. It's after now you find them start to bring in, you know, after that, then start to bring in people to come and do the raw food things inside of the things there, you know, see it. So even when we look upon the establishment of not only I doing my herbal things inside of Britain, but for many other people we're doing them herbal thing and open up them herbal shop and run them herbal shop. Them used to sit in a seminar with this brethren same way, and this brethren educate us same way, you know, see it. So as we said, you know, when you come to man from the Congress, you know, we are doing great things into the world, my lord, you know. Yeah, you know, it's all about over the world we're doing things, you know, but you see, people don't talk much of the good things what have been done, you know.
True.
Yeah. People talk more of the bad thing what have been done. But you know, the mission right now, you know, see it is to really get the people them ready for repatriation, because, you know, it a go happen, live or die, you know, it a go happen. You know, maybe not in you and I and our time, but it's something where the world will not get away from. It will happen.
Repatriation is a must, right?
Give thanks. So we have to just get the people them ready, begin to get these people out of them sugar vibes, you know, because as the man tell us of the, you know, the sugar baby, sugar have a lot of children. You know, whole heap of children sugar come with. You know, even diabetes is one of sugar biggest family. You know, when come with, you know, and diabetes have many children connected to it same way. You know, so we get the people them out of this type of lifestyle, poor lifestyle, and get them back into a balanceable livity where they could be able to manage themselves. Manage self. Yeah. That's where we have to work to get the people them back online.
Rastafari.
Give thanks.
Yes, I. Yes, Farai. We have about 6 more minutes left on the thing, yeah, and
Sure.
things still. Yeah. A whole lot of thing me did want to ask there still, but you know, and me know another time, you know, we can, you know what I mean, we can catch up still. You see it. But yeah, or the ones them can link there if them want to get in touch with there.
Yeah, man, give thanks. You know, I one can just link up and, as we say, just say Ital Vital. Once you go in a Google search and look for the Ital Vital herbs, then that will give you a link to Instagram. It give you a link to TikTok. It give you a link to Facebook. It give you a link to the shop. It give you a link to telephone number. It give you a link to email, you know, and address and all these things, you know, and one could find. I could just slide on telephone number there, and, you know, one could link that number, and the number is 07894 995347. 07894 995347. You know, and you know, a question could ask, if we can answer, we answer same way, you know, and that's the link, you know. Yeah, give thanks.
Yes, I. Yes, honorable family, alright, that's right there, you know. Yes, Prophet Newton, give thanks to the man taking the time.
True,
You
man.
know what I mean? Yeah, for pass through and all a vibe, you know. Yes, I. So, manners and respect, peace and love. You know, if we'd have more time, would have opened up the line. You see me, I say, and get some questions in. You see me? But we give thanks for, you know, what's been said still. We did there from about 4 o'clock still. So, you know, we're there for a little bit of time. You see me? Yeah. Rasmaisha, bless up there yourself, manners and respect. Chance. Son. Yeah, man, bless up there yourself, see? Manners and respect to everyone who there with we. Alright, so look out for we there, you know, the strong I said we more or less this Wednesday. You understand, we were there. But yeah, look out, some things are forward there them way. So Honorable Prophet Newton, manners and respect again, my lad. You know, give thanks to the man taking the time. It's been an honor and a pleasure. We say more love and strength, more strength in what the eye do. You see me, I say, yeah man, more strength in what the eye do, and you know, we just urge the people them in the UK here, in London, whichever place. You see me, I say, link up the Virgin. I know he might have something for the item or the item need. Alright?
True,
Yes,
my Lord. Give thanks, you know, blessed love.
Yes, Bobo. Yeah, man. Manners and respect. So, give thanks again, honorable family. Peace and love. And, you know, we see the item pan the rebound. Alright? Yeah.
God of King Selassie.
Oh, make a joyful noise unto the Lord. Come into his presence with singing.
Lord of his mercy. Hey, 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 Lord. Boom. Gentleman, ganja man, say them a righteous man, ganja man, say them a righteous man, boom, ganja man, say them a righteous man. If you fight against the herb, say you a wicked man. If you fight against the herb, say you a wicked man. Say this ya one ya red, say this ya two dread, say this ya one go lick off faster than my head. Say special dedication and a popular demand. Say this cigarette and go burn long spread. Say every nation fin not top them head. Rasta man come for rap Satan pocket and bust him juggler. Say me no superstar, say neither gangster. Say last year is the sun, the moon and star. Me no blur. America, Egypt, Baghdad and Iraq and Lebanon fi done with the war. People are dead all over. Babylon set up on them roller coaster and in a skyscraper. Them can't elevate, can't reach Selassie high tower. But just him strength, not him power. And God the people, Jah know them to get the power. Lord of his mercy. Hear me now, hear me now. I say every human have the same heartbeat. Now you bring it harder. So Babylon fi stop spilling blood. Seek Jah, I may say gain some love. Don't be like them blood sucker. Tit flea or vampire. Rub up on them mind, me a the instructor. Me say rhythm rider, say Bible reader. Poor people defender, me a the faith keeper. Archangel Michael Van, the original dragon slayer and serpent killer. Say Benjamin Asper with Hendrickson and originally healing the lion of Judah. Jah give thanks for the herbs. I can't jam on them when they all over. Them are the love keeper. Patient I order. Anya, say some righteous ganja man in Santa Fe, Portland, Lake Tahoe, Mexico, Virginia, and Grass Valley. Man a bunch of this in them pipe, blunt and them dutchy, in a them coachy, fire pan fascist, is a sissy, and them chichi, immediately in a hurry. Jamaica love food, say when it curry. VI massive love them food when they full up of herb and spice. Say last year me in once, twice, all of the time. Say hear my music and them ball out with wine. Say galang that the locks me coffee blow in minor. And galang that the locks come me a one of a kind. The music be louder with the artistic style. And tell them that the locks jam and it well designed. Ganja man, them a money man, ganja man, say them a righteous man. If you youth need pampers, say check a ganja man. If you can't need gas, say check a ganja man. If you need spiff to burn, say check a ganja man. Say whether Portland, you better check a ganja man. Say whether Santa Fe, you better check a ganja man. Say whether Lake Tahoe, check a ganja man. Say go and say Papa Laksa with Jaja plan. And when me sit down on the radio, say know that me strong. Ganja man say them a righteous man. Lord say ganja man them a righteous man. Boom, boom.
That subscribe. See you on. I just start the mindset. Smash that subscribe button. See you on the next video.